The court saying Democrats did not play by the rules, calling out a scammed process. The majority writing the constitutional violation in Virginia incurably taints the resulting referendum vote and nullifies its legal efficacy. Now, don't forget, Virginia Democrats worded that referendum by literally telling their voters to vote yes to this to adopt new congressional districts to restore fairness in the upcoming elections, That was the description that they used as they attempted to turn a pretty evenly split purple state into a deep blue 11-1 Democrat-Republican split in Congress. Tonight, plenty of fury over the Virginia Supreme Court's decision. Take a look.
The Virginia State Supreme Court struck down the congressional redistricting approved by Virginia voters 17 days ago. It is a big blow to democracy.
They're saying that might is right. We're going to rule no matter what. And we're going to use race as one of the ways that we're going to whip everybody in line.
This is the product of a 60-plus year plan to bring this country into Jim Crow 2.0, an era where they've traded in the hoods for suits and ties.
Against the will of the majority of voters, against not one but two legislative votes, the Supreme Court threw out the redistricting effort.
Yeah, a lot of anger. Most of it is ridiculous. You're going to see a lot more through the weekend. Democrat leader Hakeem Jeffries writing the decision by the Virginia Supreme Court to overturn the will of more than 3 million voters will not stand. We are exploring all options to overturn this shocking decision. Well, their only option is to pack the Virginia Supreme Court. There's nowhere else to appeal to. The rage makes sense. They spent nearly $100 million trying to pull this off, and they still scammed the system, and they still lost. Had this been done appropriately, had the referendum been put together appropriately, had the question not been a spectacular and ridiculous gaslight, it would have failed that night. This thing barely eked across the finish line. 52-48 was the vote on that referendum, and they had to cheat to get 52. But just for fun, here's how Democrats sounded after it passed just a couple weeks ago.
If you try to rig the system, we fight back. If you try to take power from voters, we will take it right back. I meant it when I said Virginia will finish the fight, and yesterday we did.
When they go low, we're going to go down there and kick their.
Our message to Florida Republicans is F around and find out.
How much money are you guys willing to spend on Virginia? Now this is going to go to a ballot referendum in April, could have a huge impact on the midterms. How much money are you guys willing to put in to get this ballot initiative through?
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, whatever it takes. And it took $100 million to lose. Widening out, redistricting is happening all over the South. After the Supreme Court's Voting Rights Act decision, it is looking like a bloodbath for Democrats as this process moves along. Outlined here by CNN.
Indiana, Alabama, and South Carolina may soon pass their own last-minute maps. So here's where that leaves the redistricting wars nationwide right now. Republicans have targeted 14 extra seats. Democrats could pick up 6. Theoretically, it would be an 8-seat GOP advantage.
And they're going to add a few more of those in yellow there, so it could be closer to maybe 14-seat advantage. And remember, this is not something Republicans started. Take a look at the Northeast. We'll talk about that in a second. In Tennessee, though, the sole blue district is gone. Memphis, represented by Steve Cohen. And as Democrats fume over race and the loss of these majority black districts, the ultimate irony in all of this is that Steve Cohen is going to be replaced, likely, by this Republican woman. So as a screaming racism, it's going to be a white guy gone, and you're going to see her in a seat in Tennessee, in the last seat that is now going to be red. That's Charlotte Bergman. That's who's going to get the job. But you know they're going to scream and cry regardless. It's not going to change anything.
You know, everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's always the same. But not us. We're different. We report the real news. No spin, just the facts. Turn to us, and you won't turn back.
Tune in to Rob Schmitt tonight on Newsmax.